What's up, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Rob and you got Superstar Nation. How you guys doing? Guys, beating me up every single time. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the Superstar family. Hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. Also, if you want to support the channel, Superstar VIP, it's $2.99 a month. You get a star beside your name. You get access to our spreadsheets, giveaways, and by the way, we got the Superstar Utility program going on right now where depending on your ranking here, you will actually get more stars than the other ones. So if you're at that secret, you're going to get more stars than the common. So there's an incentive now to actually stick around a little while. And we want to bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership. So if you're interested, you can always hit the join button below. If you want to reach out to us, Twitter, Instagram, or should I say X, Instagram, or in this case, Discord, in the description. Make sure you join the Discord, join Superstar Nation, the Walmart of all Discords. We got everything. We got anime in there now, so check it out, guys. And then, of course, Superstar Utility Program. You can earn stars every month. You become a VIP member. You can mint a crypto with our affiliate link in the description below. You can max mint with our, which basically means buying 5 cryptos with our link. That'll get you 7 stars. Make sure you let us know, though, in the Superstar Utility Program Discord chat so that I can properly track your stars each month. You can also buy a Superstar Money hat in our merch shop. And if we will roll over 50% of the stars each month because we want to make sure to keep giving back to the community. So we want you to always have a chance. We would love it if everybody eventually wins, and we're going to do what we can. And right now, this month, we're guaranteeing 2 Superstar Money hats, 1 Superstar Money shirt, 2 Kid Arcade FTs donated by the Real Uncommon podcast, and 1 Disney Marvel comic. So guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Lots to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the OMI token. I like talking about the OMI token, especially on days that I'm riding solo, because there's a lot of noise right now about the OMI token. So we're going to go over that. But first, let's just quickly go over the daily news. We retweeted this by David Yu. David Yu's had some nice words. Of course, condolences to Silicon Secure and his family, and veve Magic as well. Very, very sad. Unfortunately, one of the hardest parts of life is we do have to experience sometimes loss. Loss is everywhere. And my heart goes out to Silicon Secure's family. My heart goes out to veve Magic. David, you had some nice words and says that your absence leaves an irreplaceable void that will be felt forever. And anticipation swells within me for the unveiling of your everlasting memorial statue in the heart of Veveverse. So this tribute will ensure that your memory lives on an indelible mark on the contributions you made, which brought so much joy to those who knew you. So that's pretty cool. There will be a memorial statue in the heart of the Veveverse. I mean, if that's serious, that's pretty cool. So they're doing a GoFundMe. If you want to check it out, make sure you check this tweet, and you can donate. I think veve Magic's running the GoFundMe, so you can go find it there. And again, tough news, and hopefully we'll get back on. Unfortunately, we have to get back on a positive note here. Superstar Bones talking about the backpack upgrade that is coming to Cryptoids. We're waiting on it. I mean, we got some leverage. They did mention before that the team there did mention that September might be the time we'll see this backpack upgrade. So they're usually pretty good at their timelines. So if they're going to give one away like that, I would take it seriously. So we'll probably see this in September, and they're going to revamp the whole website, and that's going to be fun to see. So we're looking forward to that. Big news from the Superstar Money team here. Starboys. Okay, we floated this idea a long time ago. We tried reaching out to some partners, but sometimes you just got to take matters into your own hands if you want to get something done, right? So take a look at this. This is our little sneak peek for the Starboys. This is what we envision. We're going to make it very Superstar Money-esque. I think we're, just some alpha here. We're looking at about 1,000 of them, I think. So, I mean, if you're interested, it's another way to support the channel. We think they're pretty cool as well. Things that people will enjoy sharing with each other, especially in the Discord. So soon, okay? Soon. Thanks. The Superstar constellation is about to expand. It's a juju explosion. So we're excited about that. Big shout out to Superstar Michael Campa, Mr. Whale Alert. He is definitely worthy of a prize, and he got the custom skateboard by Cryptoids and a 5-pack of ZooFO cubes. So congratulations to him. He probably bought a lot of cubes. We know because he's using our link. So he's definitely doing a good job supporting our channel by doing that. And also, we're very happy that the juju is strong with him, and he was able to win that skateboard. shout out Alex and Crypto. They're pumped. Sir Cryptic, they're pumped. They want a Starboy Grail drop, and they're ready to go for that. So we're very excited about that as well. Shout out to veve. So we're finally starting to see a little bit more action from ecomi. They did a nice video on how to bridge from layer 1 to layer 2. You can also find it on their OMI portal, which I'll get to in a second. They had a nice that engineer Jasna actually do a full-blown video with MetaMask on how to do that conversion to help really simplify things for people because of the latest article that they just came out, and we'll go over that in a little bit. We got as well a new drop here, pretty cool. I'm gonna expand this right here. Jurassic Park, they're celebrating 30 years. So this is pretty funny actually how they had that. But I mean, they always have high quality collectibles. The Jurassic Park ones are always really, really nice. Let's see what we got here. 4 digital collectibles from the landmark film. Yep. This is nice. Look at that animation. Really, really beautiful here. Very nice. This is Nedry's computer. Like, this is like so creative that they even did that. Mr. DNA. Mr. DNA. And then the cryo can. So all pretty cool stuff. If you're a big Jurassic Park fan, I think those are some pretty cool stuff. All animated. I really like animated. We've seen a lot more of those. Vision with the Viviverse, the Vision with the Vision Pro. No pun intended there. But the way the space is going, I want to see more and more animated collectibles. So I'm very happy to see that the lineup that they had there. That's very nice. And then we got Nathan Sawaha. Yeah. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's an award-winning artist whose global touring exhibitions, The Art of the Brick, feature large-scale sculptures using only toy bricks. So some serious Lego action going on here. I don't know if anybody knows this artist. Maybe you can let us know in the description below if you're interested in something like this. Definitely a very different drop than we're used to. Pretty cool. And then again, in the Viviverse, when people, those Voltaholics that may want to decorate their home, something like this might be super interesting in creating whatever vision that they have. So let's get into the topic of the video today. Let me just start this off by saying I haven't talked about OMI in a while. I mean, Joe and I haven't really put out an OMI video in a while either. But the thing with the OMI token is that I've made many videos about this months ago, right? I said, okay, the OMI token, we know where they want to go with this. Some ways it feels like veve's almost trying to force fit the OMI token to work in their ecosystem because of their beginnings. Like, they can't just drop it. But they put out this like amazing OMI utility program website. It was very descriptive on what they plan to do, what all the utility was going to be, how like the OMI burns would actually, you could track them, right? So like, there'd be like 2% of these fees from this transaction, or like from bronze tickets, and like there was all the different tickets, and there was all these different ways that you can burn OMI. And when this article came out, I was a bit surprised because the price of OMI actually did very well after this article came out. Maybe people know something that I don't, but it actually pumped to 0.0082. I mean, this is a 1-year chart. There's a lot of red here. So I think if you go across, if I just put my cursor right here, we kind of end up right here. So if you purchased OMI pretty much anytime after the end of March, you would actually be up right now and you'd be enjoying some gains. But many people bought much more before that. So a very large percentage of them bought before that. They are still experiencing quite a loss. And the thing with OMI is that there's always this underlying theme of utility will come, which is going to drive its value. That's why we're seeing this pump, because it's the prospect of utility finally coming to the OMI token, because the OMI token is supposed to be a utility coin, but we just haven't seen it. So veve already did put out an article previously talking about how they're going to find synergies in the veve app and the OMI token, and they're going to bring them together and integrate them so that your OMI reward tiers would actually help your MCP. At the time, we did videos discussing how this would probably be a bad thing for the OMI token because you're kind of nerfing the OMI token. The OMI token had its own unique ways of getting you utility. You had to use the OMI token for many different things, like the golden tickets, for example. You could only achieve a golden ticket through being in the tier 5 staking tier of OMI, and it was very expensive to do that. And back then YouTubers were selling all their veve collectibles in order to buy OMI because they wanted to get that golden ticket for guaranteed chance at land in the VeVeverse. But then they changed things up because remember, until something exists, it doesn't. And then somewhere along the line, they changed it up. I think it was Mitch that probably was the inspiration behind this. But basically, veve said, no, we're not going to have the OMI token route and the veve route. We're going to combine them. So now the OMI tokens are going to help you get MCP points to help you get rewards. I felt that was a little bit of a nerf because it made it a little bit less unique because you could get the same points through just directly buying veve collectibles. So they put this article out, and honestly, like, I mean, again, maybe people know something we don't. Maybe people know they're getting closer to more utility that's actually going to exist. But all this article, I went through it, and I'm like, okay, tell me how many points. Tell me how many points. And really all the article says is that there's a maximum of up to 10 million OMI tokens that you can get. And then they talk a little bit about a pool. And I mean, again, it was just a vague article, in my opinion. I felt like they were just not very forefront. Like they weren't very specific with exactly what this is. They just basically told us that is 10 million max in the app. But it mentioned somewhere here, I think it's, so it won't be given retroactively. And then it says, I think how many. So it says here, users can earn daily MCP points based on the number of points available in the reward pool. Then total number of OMI reward tier participants and the individual share of that pool. So it's kind of, it reminds me almost like of a bunch of miners mining cryptocurrency, where like the more energy proof of work you commit, the more you're going to get for MCP points, which is a bit, I don't know. I think it's a bit strange the way they're doing this. So it's like there's not a set amount of how many points are going to go to MCP. It's almost proportional to like how many individuals actually participate in the pool. So again, there's just not a lot of information on this. And I just feel like if anything, the 10 million cap is bad because the first, like we had an idea of how the OMI, based on the OMI utility program that was rolled out by Reese, you know, Pudding Cheeks was involved in that. And, you know, there was no cap of any kind. It was just these staking tiers that you could just leverage. And now they're saying that there's going to be a cap to OMI. So like, wouldn't that be like not as good as what we knew before? And then yet the OMI token's pumping. And it just makes me wonder sometimes, like, is this artificially created for exit liquidity reasons? It also makes me wonder if this is going to be I feel like it's going to be very short-lived, or are there people who know more that maybe this article is the beginning of a series of articles that are going to come. This is just the start of the rollout. Like, I don't really know why it would pump based on the information given to us today. And then I wanted to learn a little bit more. So I actually went to the OMI token portal, and I was surprised because this OMI token portal was very different from what I remember it. If you remember, it had like a whole roadmap, and it had the red circles, and the red circles weren't changed in February. And now they've completely changed it. They've thinned it out. They have translations, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. They can actually change it to French, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Korean. So that's pretty cool. And then they've really thinned this out. And then if you like, I don't know. They've just changed it a lot. There's an expanded one here. How do I store OMI? Using OMI in the veve app. Where can I buy OMI? What is OMI? And I think like the main thing that I found interesting is they got rid of just a lot of the hardcore details of how the OMI utility program was going to work. And if you go to the veve Master Collector program, they actually state previous utility proposals. So they've archived. It says, we want to extend a big thank you to everyone who has submitted feedback and additional utility proposals. Your thoughts and opinions have helped us shape a utility system that rewards active veve collectors and amplifies the digital collecting experience. And when available, we'll provide collectors a range of ways to build and expand the digital collections using OMI tokens. So it says, like, I think it says it here. It says, let's see where it is here. On this page, you'll find information. No, okay, it's not there. But it mentions down below that they've archived the old utility. So it says, actually, there it is. I found it. In the meantime, you can find the previous token utility proposals below. They're included for reference only and will likely be removed from the portal in the near future to reduce confusion for users. Because I was confused and I'm not a new user. And when I found this, like, I was confused. I'm like, where did all this stuff go? So they're leaving it up for now just as a reminder that this used to be here. But you might as well just get rid of it because you guys confused me like crazy with keeping it in there. And all they got here is OMI Reward Tier Season 0 and Bronze ticket MCP tickets. Like, that's all they got. So at this point, it like, I don't even know. I'm just so confused. Like, I think they completely scrapped the old OUP. I think it's just completely scrapped. Like, I'm so confused. I'm like, I mean, they had bronze tickets, silver tickets, the gold tickets. They had the tiers. Like, I think everything is going to change. I think that pretty much this entire YouTube video, like, at this point, just take this down too, right? You guys got to be thorough here. If you're gonna basically revamp the OUP article, just take down this video, because I think this entire video from 9 months ago is just completely not relevant anymore. So we now have less certainty than before on how this OUP is going to be. And on top of that, the OUP is being integrated into the MCP. So really, it's the MCP that we need to get any kind of worth. Like, I don't know. I'm just so confused. So anyways, you guys do what you want. I mean, if you guys want to pump the OMI token, you want to buy it because of whatever reasons, like, I don't care. And you guys can track whatever. Like, I know people are constantly tracking. I've stated in the past, I'm not buying it. I'm not selling it. I have what I have. I'm holding it, and I'm not buying any more, nor am I selling any because I don't have enough to even make it worth my time. But I'm not buying any more until I actually see some tangible progress on the OMI utility program. This is not tangible progress. Telling me that there's a cap. I mean, what happens to all those whales? Like, people could just, like, the guys who already have way more than 10 million, they would be incentivized to just buy so much more if there was no cap. So it's not a good thing. The article's not a good thing. Yet OMI pumped. Like, and I guess, again, I'm missing something. Maybe you guys can let me know below your thoughts. But yeah, I mean, OMI's going to do what's going to do. It's probably going to do the same thing as before. It does a little pump, then it comes right back down to where it is. I prefer to wait and buy into strength. One little pump, like what I'm seeing right now, to me, this is not buying into strength. I want to see consistent growth, like month after month after month. And then the market would be telling me at that point that maybe the OMI token does have some utility. But unfortunately, right now, I'm not seeing the utility and I'm not seeing the vision. I've lost the vision. That OUP, I studied that last article inside out, and I understood the vision. I made a burn sheet that helped track, to basically help figure out how much burns were going to happen. I did a whole video on all the different ways that OMI could be burned. And like, I'm just so confused now after these changes that they're doing and this latest article on how OMI is going to be burned, because it's clearly not the same. Or is it? It's not applicable. They took it down. It's not applicable anymore. So that means all those creative ways that they had to burn OMI, they must not be the same. I hope that they're going to replace those same functions in this article soon. So silver tickets, gold tickets, whatever, you name it. Like, just find ways to replace it and just make it more clear so we can understand all the different ways that OMI will be burned. And I'm sure it will come in time. But in my opinion, veve is absolutely the priority. So the OMI, I know the project kind of, I mean, I'm not like an OG who started with OMI token, right? So I know that the people who started had a lot of high hopes for utility for the OMI token, but it really looks like that it's not the OMI token is going to be the engine of veve. Veve is going to be the engine of the OMI token, because I feel like the team's kind of like forced to make it work now. Plus, they have a lot of OMI tokens themselves, so they're very incentivized to make the OMI token work and be valuable, because then they would benefit from it as well. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts today on the latest OUP article. Let me know what you guys think below. Comment in below. You can disagree with me, no problem. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe we'll banter back and forth on our different opinions on the latest article. Maybe you do agree with me. I don't know. Let me know below. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Oh, there we go. Become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the Superstar fam. Hit the bell notification button so you get every single video every single day. Also, Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get started beside your name. Access to our spreadsheets, giveaways, and the Superstar utility program where you can win giveaways every single month. Guys, thank you all so much. We appreciate your support. Take care, and we'll see you next one. Bye-bye.